Alright, everyone, Supreme Kami over here. So I have done the alteration video for all these warfare units over here that has a received alteration. So now let's actually take a look at what kind of EX skill and how good they can be. So in terms of EX skill, we don't really have that much. So we have like what, 4 in total. So it shouldn't be too long of a video today. In terms of EX skill, we are going to be taking a look at the claw armor over here. So what I'm going to be doing, this is going to be running them quickly on a, let's say in a short multi-mission match. Just going to be quickly showcasing them and see how they are in actual battle, and then I'm going to be doing like a EXQ damage comparison from level 10 prior to alteration and post alteration, so you guys can definitely see what kind of damage increase we can be taking a look. So that should be pretty much it. So here's the spin around for you guys over here. So look at that GN drive right there, looking pretty good actually, not that bad. But in terms of overall unit, I don't know, it looks the golden color doesn't really match the one that is in anime. I want to say this one looks a little bit too, I don't know, a little bit too much in a way. Up next, we do have the H3 Fortress, so this one should be the exciting one to be looking at. Just prior to alteration, you're not going to be able to do damage power. I mean, oh, I don't even have this one at level 10, so I'm definitely going to have to work on this one too. I mean, this one does that. Oh, this one does that B power already. I did not know that. I didn't even check. Okay, and then these one are all maxed out because I believe this one is probably the latest one, or yeah, not the recently released, but this one is probably not the oldest one for the one that we're looking at. So that's why I do have everything from up to level 10 for the EX skill, portrait, and etc. So this one was really good because this one does have what, transformer and commander. So this one is exceptionally good in terms of, you know, just working for your job grade and all that. So yeah, that's why I do have them at level 99 right there. So those are going to be something that we'll be trying out today, and let's see how they can perform. So yeah, all these are level 10. So all right, so I'm going to put this on a traditional, you know, cooldown reduction build. So it should be gonna put it on this one right here. So this one is gonna be for my shot variant, and then I'll probably put one for it in terms of the melee perspective, so you guys can definitely see how they will all perform. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we are here. So this time around I'm gonna be trying out, you know, the Saber Gundam first. So I'm gonna back a little bit and try this right here. So it's not even that bad. I think the range is actually pretty cool, and then it fired pretty fast as well, so no complaints about that. Now I want to test out the range for this guy over here, so let's see. Nope. I think this one is pretty much similar to the one you can find in the Koski, the Owashi version of it. Very similar animations, so I'm gonna expect maybe damage output probably gonna be the same. If I hit it from right here, so is it gonna hit? Oh, it is. Okay, so I'll give it to that. The range on this one can be very good. So I need to hit. I don't think it's gonna hit because I am not hitting over that border right there. Okay, how many hits are we looking at? We are looking at roughly about, this one has 2 hits. Okay. Yeah, pretty consistent. So let me try the double saber here. Yeah, this is gonna be like your very traditional EX skill for melee, so I don't really expect too much from this one. Definitely not. Yeah, no way. Okay, hitting him right there. Okay, getting knocked out. So yeah, you are gonna have a very high chance of getting knocked out because of, you know, this EX skill stuff is not really like a high frame, so you're just gonna be bound to getting hit. You know, if your opponent is gonna do, let's say, any charge attack, you literally get canceled out. So that is definitely something you guys should expect when you guys are using this one. Even this one, I will have to say you get knocked out, or maybe not. I want him to fire at me. Well, the other one, I think the bigger version will actually try to hit me, I think, and then we'll see if the double saber here have any let's say iframe movement. All right. Looks like it does. Like I think it does, because like there's no way I'm not getting knocked out here. Like, oh, there it is. But yeah, I mean, like I should have got knocked out like a long time ago, I think. Let's try it again. Okay. Whoops, let me back a little bit. No, it looks like I might have iframe on here. I don't know. I can't really say for sure, but I mean, this looks like I'm not really getting hit. Like, yeah, I mean, maybe? I don't know, but Yeah, like I was like getting I was getting hit, but I'm not getting knocked out. Like that was the point, right? So that's actually not bad. If that is the case, that is actually really good. Or maybe that is literally the same thing for any other double Saber sheer EX scoop. But anyways, that was pretty good performance from the Saviour Gundam over here. So up next, we'll be trying out the H3 Forces. The Army EX skill should be something that I think a lot of people may be looking at. So yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, so we are here with H3 right now. So I will actually be, let's see. I don't know, I'll lure them in like this right here. So let's see. Oh, accessory from right to left. My bad. Okay, it's not even that terrible. Like even prior to alteration, it is doing a pretty good output. So if I do activate my limit break, it'll actually be a lot more better. So you guys can see that the damage is actually gonna be ×2, and then the range is actually gonna be longer as well. So that is definitely something I did not use in terms of like when I was using it for the Saber. So that is definitely something you guys will see as I'm gonna present with just doing like the 1v1. So you guys will definitely see that. So oh, it's actually from right to left. So my bad. Yeah, it's actually really good at this. I want to say covered maybe 45-degree angle in a bit. So that should be able, like if you are going to put this on a cooldown reduction type build, that should allow you to, let's say, kind of mold down your enemy in a way. So it just looks like I'm not really getting knocked out. There you go. So there's the knockdown, but yeah, overall it's pretty good. So let me know, how do you guys feel about this EX skill? Like we were able to simultaneously take down a large group of enemy with ease, I would have to say. Obviously along the side, like I was able to, definitely rack up a little bit of damage to myself because, like, the CX skill doesn't really have any good protection. You are bound to get hit, just like the one we have tested out for the Saber. The army skill is not really protected, so you are bound to get hit. So but in terms of overall range that we're getting, like the degree that is covering, like that 45-degree is actually quite satisfaction, I gotta say. So alright, so up next we will be moving down to the final units. Alright, so I'm gonna be using the same map for this unit right here because I feel like this one may be able to give me like a good AoE attacking out here just a little bit. Sorry. So it's gonna go into mobile armor over here and then extend the claw right there. And yeah, you guys can definitely see I didn't even finish the overall animation. I'm getting knocked out. So that is definitely something you guys have to worry about when you guys are using an EX skill. So again, just getting knocked out, not having it. Like the bazooka round is definitely doing its job right, just knocking me out of the mobile armor there. So I would have to say you do get a fairly decent range of targeting multiple enemies, so that's always going to be a good sign. So let's say I take down this one enemy, I want to see if it will redirect to like another enemy. Actually would not, like it will just stay within that vicinity, I would have to say. So what about if I'm right here? I just want to see what kind of range you're looking at. So it should be, oh, it's not that long actually. Yeah, it's not long at all. So it does have like a beam attack towards the very end right there. I can see a little bit. Alright, so it's gonna be like that. You are bound to take some attack as well. I don't even think that GNQ matters at all because you're still taking hits. So yeah, I don't know, like it's not really like reliable in a way, I guess. But if you're not taking out any big enemy, you're still pretty good. I think it's only when you're taking out, like trying to take out big scale ones, like the bigger size enemy, they might give you trouble. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good overall. So let's see. Gonna come in dash in like that, and yeah, multiple hit right there. Definitely, if you are in a close group like that, you can definitely land a few hits for sure. Alright, so this one's probably gonna be the last thing we're gonna test out, and then we'll hop out of here and do some 1v1 testing. So yep, pretty good. Pretty good. The claw is definitely doing its job right. Hitting multiple targets, so not bad. So yeah, let me hop out here and then we'll proceed onto some 1v1 action. Okay, so with that being said, that is going to be the EX skill showcase for all these 3 welfare units over here. So I gotta say, in terms of this one over here, the what is it, the claw armor over here is actually performed very well. Overall animation wise, it's pretty good. Damage output definitely fantastic after alteration. I mean, I don't even know if the piercing actually did kicking in terms of like, you know, just allowing me to do a little bit more damage, so that's quite good for this one obviously. But you know, just the design of it, probably not that good because it was kind of never meant to be shed under the armor in a way. So yeah, but this one fairly good as well. What is it, the fortress one over here? This one was good. Like in the EX skill showcase, you guys can definitely see that prior to alteration I was not able to take out the enemy, but after alteration you guys can see that I was doing what it was still like 100k more per shot, so that was actually definitely going to be really good. But I feel like this EX skill is definitely going to be like outshine as like whatever I just did in like a scenario where you have multiple enemy. I think that's where this EX skill will most likely kind of shine and all that. So this one's definitely going to be a good alteration, so I do also have it at level 10 now. As you guys saw that earlier, I did not, but actually did farm out a few copies, and we are looking at level 10 B plus power. So in terms of the Saber over here, so the double Saber shear was bad, you know, all around pretty bad. Even prior to alteration and after alteration, I was not able to take down the enemy, so that was not good at all. So I don't know, man, like my melee build is not too shabby, so I'm not even sure why that's happening, but yeah, that tells you guys that this EX is probably not going to be it. But in terms of this plasma beam cannon, definitely top tier. You know, after alteration, we're able to pump up a lot more damage than it could have been, so definitely a good alteration. So overall, I am definitely satisfied with this overall batch of EX skill, but the portrait wise of the other part are just kind of like, yeah, not really up to on par with what we have seen lately. But you know, these are definitely going to be some good EX skill to be running for the duration of the game, I guess. You know, just something to be using, you know, fun EX skill in a way. So with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it, and I'll catch you guys all on the next one.